Hello, hello. We have arrived. Artist.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm just agreeing with you. Continue.
Gotcha. Anyway, so yes, artist, archivist, VTuber, and tonight, coffee guy. You can call me Tiberious Vanderfield. And tonight, I am joined by...
You're joined by SheppySHEPS, who hasn't been here in a very long time. And now I have the energy to do things again. Hopefully it stays that way. I love everyone here. Hi chat. Hi chat. Missed you guys.
Yes. It is good to be back. I'm sure our customers are ready for some more coffee.
Oh, they've been waiting in line for like 3 months.
Something like that.
Yeah, they're very eager to have some coffee.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But,
yeah. Anything you would like to say before we get started, Sheps?
Yeah, just a lot of shit going on in my life and inundating my existence with troubles and inconveniences that impede my will to have motivation to do anything productive, creative, or otherwise fun. So at this moment, I am in a place where I feel like I am recovering very slowly, and I feel like I have the energy to actually do things in the public eye.
Very good.
Starting with my friend Tiberious Vanderfield. But it's not a sob story. We're here to do work. You got to keep your personal baggage at home. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Keep that crap out of the coffee shop. Because bartenders don't make money when they tell you sad stories. They're just there to listen to you, and be a reflective source of understanding for whatever situation you're in.
Yes.
In the case of this, it's like not really it's kind of weird because you don't serve alcoholic drinks, you serve coffee, but it's like a bar. It's like a coffee bar.
Sort of.
So it's just it is a coffee bar. It's like
fair enough, I suppose.
You sit there, you ask for more coffee and more coffee and more coffee, and then you talk to the barista, or in this case, Tiberious, with your everyday troubles. Mm-hmm. And that's what a bartender does. But we're a barista. So I think it's interesting. I have never encountered a shop like that, but I'm sure they exist. Probably in Seattle, right? There has to be some coffee bars in Seattle.
Yes, I have not encountered Seattle myself personally, nor do I have much experience with bars, so I cannot speak to either of those.
Yeah, Seattle is a rare spawn, so you don't usually encounter that very often. Mm-hmm. It has the same rate as a shiny, so you can grind for it, but eventually you'll encounter Seattle eventually.
I have seen Oregon a few times. Portland.
It's very easy to get. Very common encounter is Ohio, but no one wants Ohio, so it's usually given away. It's a laughing stock at this point, especially on TikTok. So that's just besides the point. I'm ready whenever you are.
Gotcha.
This is a good distraction from the voices inside my head.
Now you have the voice outside your head, me.
Yeah. I don't know which one's worse. Oh no! I'm just kidding.
You'll find out. Anyway, I suppose there's no particular reason to delay. But don't have a whole lot of business to go over for the rest of this week. I might stream tomorrow. We'll see. I have another thing in mind, but we'll see. So stay tuned for information on that. Next week should be the usual for my schedule. Do you think that we'll be collabing next week, or are we still sort of on a plan for every other week?
Tentatively. Because next week is my free day, so it should be good. if there's no wild shenanigans in my life, like a meteor doesn't really hit my house, but just plays really loud polka music, that kind of thing. It's like it doesn't create a crater. It's very annoying. When it hits your house, it just shatters into very loud cymbals, and it's just like it didn't do really any damage, but to my sanity, that's what my life is right now. That's a weird metaphor. I just came up with it on the spot. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, in that case,
I was going to add that rather than symbols, it's just a meteor that once it impacts your house, it's just a bunch of screechy voices that say "Skibbity skibbity toilet, Sigma, Sigma, Ohio, what the Sigma?" All these jargon. It's just that would drive me insane. Anyway.
I watched a few of those like videos that they make of insert game here, but it's brain rot recently. I found those to be somewhat amusing.
Yeah, there's this game I really want to play is Fields of Mystria. It's on early access right now.
I've heard about that one. Yeah, the farming simulator.
Yeah, it's like a spiritual not really a successor, but like a spiritual sequel rather to Stardew Valley. Instead of like the traditional art like portraits, you have 80s style Sailor Moon like art, and every character in that freaking game that you can date is either gorgeous or handsome, and it's really hard to choose one over the other. And unfortunately, polyamory is not a thing in that. Multiple partner marriage is not really a thing in that. Nor is it really a thing in any farming simulator with dating sim elements. That is not a hentai. You're like, you're going to say, do you know that from experience, Sheppy?
Yes, I wasn't quite sure where to how to follow up on that, to be honest.
I'm just like the wild clown, and you're just the lawful good, like, gentleman that keeps me in check.
The sort of wise guy and straight man act.
Yes. I'm the bad cop, or you're the good cop. I wish there was a game like that, where you're in an interrogation room, and one player has to be the bad cop, and one player has to be the good cop, and and you role play with. I would guess it would be like an AI, and you have to convince the AI. Whoever convinces the AI to fess up, the good cop or the bad cop, they win. That's a cool idea. I'm trademarking that. That's my idea. Because I know there's a AI game where you are a doctor and it was taking care of a patient, and you have to describe what you're doing to the patient, like what medicine you're giving them, what kind of shots you're giving them, and they're going to keep on being incessant about their questions, like what's in that syringe, doctor? And you have to explain like it's just Vicodin. It's just liquid Vicodin. It's going to help you. It's going to relieve your pain. And they're just like, what is Vicodin? And it's just like an AI prompt every single time. I find that really interesting. Yeah. Sort of like AI Skyrim, where everyone in the game in Skyrim has a AI generated prompt.
I think I'd heard about that. I think I saw a thumbnail for a video about that or something.
Yeah, I'm not saying I wouldn't promote AI, but just like if there was a way to make it that ethical without destroying the environment or using someone else's work, I'd be all for it.
Yeah.
But I think we went on a tangent.
A little bit. We do have a game to play, so maybe we should do that.
I don't know. I like talking. We should just do a talking stream.
We could. We honestly could if you wanted to.
Take some calls from the audience. See, I know there's I see someone. I won't name who, but they are
Yes.
lurking, and they're streaming at the same time. Wait, are they? Are they streaming? No, they're not.
Maybe?
Streaming. They're not streaming. Okay.
Oh, I just
They're doing
realized I
something.
forgot to start up my mix-up. Oh, dear.
Let me see what they're doing. I wish I could see what they're streaming on Discord, because I can't see what they're streaming. VOD viewers, this makes no sense to you. I'm sorry.
Such is life.
Yes.
Anyway.
But hey, video game.
Video games.
Video games.
We're here in the video games land.
The land of video games.
Indeed.
We're in Wreck-It Ralph land.
You ever watch that movie?
Oh, of course I have. Yeah. I haven't seen the sequel.
The sequel was, I don't know.
Nah.
I haven't heard good about it. I thought it was okay, not like spectacular.
It's just like it's like too modern. Like, it's not set in like the 80s, 90s. I think. Because like Wreck-It Ralph was in an old arcade shop, like before he became like sentient, like entered the video game land.
I think implicitly they were always sapient, I believe.
Yeah, but then my biggest gripe with that movie is that they made Zangief a bad guy. Like, he was part of that like group therapy session with like the other villains. But Zangief is not a villain. He's a hero to his people. He's just a wrestler. Like, has he done something bad that I'm not aware of? Like,
I know he was also an antagonist in the live-action Street Fighter movie.
Of course he was, because they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Because he's Soviet Russia, you know? It's just like, oh, they're the bad guys. But like, now it doesn't exist anymore. It makes no sense to call Zangief a bad guy. He's just a gay wrestler who just likes to like slam other burly men into the ground. I mean, what? There's no crime in that. No crime whatsoever. It's just horseplay. It's just fun times. And maybe sometimes there's a broken bone somewhere. And maybe a chipped tooth or a concussion. But
if there's a broken bone anywhere but in someone's body, that's probably an issue.
But they were both consenting. They both wanted to fight, and they're not harming anyone else. They're on a horizontal plane. They can't go up or down on the z-axis. They can't hurt anyone else but themselves. So this is a victimless crime, okay? To do a tornado hurricane slam on like a Japanese karate fighter, you know, who can shoot fireballs out of his hands. But no, like, Zangief is not a bad dude. He's like everyone, like, kids love him. Like he's a role model for Russian kids. Like, he's not a bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know enough about Street Fighter lore to know if he ever has done anything wrong, basically.
As far as I know, he has not. He has not. But he's canonically gay, which is like, he cannot be that. Therefore, he can never be a villain. Which is a joke, because there's Gus Fring from Breaking Bad. But
Never watched Breaking Bad. Anyway, we should like play the video game.
Maybe
before we start talking about Breaking Bad, a show that I've not seen.
Character, it may have inclinations. There you go. Do you want to restart the day? I suppose.
I guess. I think probably this is referring to, how it loads the next day at the start or at the end of. Yeah, it just like goes into the next day, basically each time.
Yeah.
2 weeks later.
It's always raining in Seattle.
Coachella Festival proves to be a major boost for Seattle tourism.
Stonks! Stonks are rising.
Indeed.
TGSE. I'm not sure what TGSE is.
Something.
I wonder if that's a reference to something. Anyway, more women have spoken out and claimed that Morris Lester lied. Wait, Morris Lester. Is that someone we have encountered?
Not someone that we've encountered, but...
Is he the guy that was the one that ran the concert for Catgirl?
He was related to her in some way. Now that I think about it, I don't remember their precise. He was her producer, I think, manager maybe, something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I know he was like abusive and stuff.
Yeah. In the end, it turned out that he was not cool.
He was
as they say.
Yep. And her dad was right.
Mm-hmm.
And her dad actually got hurt in the process,
mm-hmm.
which was bad. How do they make money if it's free of charge? By the way, is it like ad supported?
Probably. That's very likely. I know that there's a good amount of like places that just sort of put out newspapers for free.
Yeah.
I think ad revenue is the main way that free papers like this would get continue to exist, basically.
Yeah.
Yes. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella.
Okay, we're just going to move on from that. We're not even going to think about that.
Indeed.
We're just going to go. Oh, these cuties. The gay girls being gay. Hello!
You're finally here. We are finally here.
Hey, y'all.
Hi, Freya.
Yo. 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 Yo! What's happening, girl? Am I missing someone?
You also had Bailey's.
Oh. I thought they both said yo.
No.
Hello. Hey.
Huh. Someone's feeling happy today.
Of course.
Did they?
Yep. Proved it!
We're so happy for you. Congrats.
Oh my. You know how happy I am?
Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously.
You're goddamn right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
How did they react to the draft?
Surprisingly. They liked it.
That's amazing.
I know, right? I couldn't believe it either. They told me if the book sells well,
Aqua's
they'll
very
definitely
invested.
sign me for a second book.
I'm so happy for you.
Oh. Anyway, whatever happens to the book now, I can take things a little slower. Because they gave me a year to finish it. With a feedback session every month.
Sounds professional enough.
Of course. They are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing?
It's been great. You've had a lot of new customers lately. And some old timers, of course.
I heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea.
Yeah. He brought us some gifts back.
You didn't get any from me?
I'm not sure. But he did say he always gives gifts directly.
Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh?
Well, if anyone would do things the old-fashioned way, it'd probably be someone who's centuries old.
How about you?
Things are great.
Last time I saw you was before your mini break?
Yes, we decided to go to Coachella.
Wow. That event was a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I
Yeah.
took over.
Yeah, 3 hours at the festival was enough for us.
So where did you go after that?
We ended up in Port Townsend.
How was it? I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun. Oh yeah, I saw your new profile picture, Aqua. Oh
Does
wait,
she have a new profile picture?
we forgot to read the stuff, if there was any new stuff.
We did forget to read the new stuff. Oh, they do. She does have a new profile picture.
Gay girlies, I love them.
I like the one with her pulling on Myrtle's cheek.
Yeah,
That's fun.
adorable. Was there anything else new?
Um,
I know the brew pad has a thing.
nothing obviously new for any of these other ones.
Huh. The brew pad?
I think that's just all of our recipes that we've collected.
There's still undiscovered ones.
Yeah, because there is like another game mode where you like, I think it's sort of like an endless mode where you just make drinks.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
so there are non-story recipes, I suppose.
Okay.
Or probably, there are times when I don't think you need to get a certain specific drink and you could experiment a little bit if you felt so inclined.
Yeah.
Sit.
You look so cute. You both look so cute. Oh man.
Thanks.
Was that taken during your vacation?
No. It was at Max. They had a Japanese-style photo booth there. So I forced her to take a picture together.
You were at Max too, Myrtle? Yeah. I helped her out a bit with the booth.
Thank you.
You don't have to keep thanking me. By the way, have any of you heard from Neil?
No.
Not me.
They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop.
Really?
Yeah, one's from Coachella.
It's not even that far away. Why send a postcard?
Why not? Hard to tell with them.
What about the second one?
It's from New York.
What? What are they doing in New York?
Their best, I guess. Beats me.
Huh.
Working on their mission, maybe?
Yeah, probably. I stand more of a chance there.
Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night.
Oh, come on. So soon?
We were here for hours before you arrived. And we need to work tomorrow.
Fair enough. Takara on the way then. Good luck with the novel. Thanks.
You, Tiberious. See you around.
I think you would be a good bartender, by the way.
Thank you.
I mean, you have like the radio voice for it.
Thank you.
They look happier than when I first met them.
Oh, hold on. I think that was supposed to be my line, maybe.
Then take this one.
They do.
Good.
It's not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time.
Why did your voice change, by the way? Yeah.
Why did yours?
I don't know. Weird. Anyway. Perfect segue. Sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Baileys. No worries. I don't feel ignored at all. Are you by yourself tonight? No, I'm waiting for Lua. Not the programming language, but like the girl. She has some work to do. This late at night? Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few days. How are the two of you doing? Things have been great. In fact, for 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month. Wow, congrats! But I thought Lua lived with her flatmate. Or moving to a new place. She got promoted recently. And her company's providing her with an apartment. Wow. Wow, really? Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office.
I suppose, in theory, if you are using the money that your job pays you to pay for your apartment, they are providing you with an apartment one way or the other.
True. And some jobs do give you loaner cars as well, like lawyers. Lawyers get fancy cars to represent the brand. They don't want you driving like a shitty, like, you know, four-door Dodge, you know, or Honda Civic. But yeah, it's not out of the ordinary. Well, she definitely earns more than me. It's not saving much, Baileys. You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes. The succubus lady.
Mm-hmm. Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by...
Honey, it's alright. Freya and Tiberious have been keeping me company anyway.
Oh, hey Freya. And Tiberious. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going?
I would say things are great. But not as great as you two lovebirds.
You told her already?
Only about the moving part.
As you've heard, we're going to move in together next month.
Where is it?
Not far. I mean, the company provided the place. So they want to cut my commuting cost as much as possible.
That's thoughtful of them.
It means they don't have to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime.
Oh, yeah, that too. It also means we get to visit this place more often.
That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot, anyway. Don't mention it.
I have a question for the both of you.
Go on.
The last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Baileys to your parents. How'd it go? Man. Her father didn't kill me, at least.
Well, at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know.
I know. And at least they didn't say no. Which means a lot, I suppose, I guess. It was a good start.
It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Baileys, we need to go now, or we'll miss the intro again.
You folks going somewhere?
Yeah, we're going to watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict.
It didn't take you for someone who likes FNC, Lua.
I don't, but this guy loves it.
Hey, you always enjoyed watching me playing the game.
I enjoyed watching you, not the game.
Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Baileys. She worked on the game. Really? Huh. Oh well. I'll be visiting this place more often then. I'll probably meet her again one of these days. You probably will. Oh, go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie. Oh my god. All right. Catch up with you later, Freya.
Bye, Tiberious. Enjoy the movie.
Oh, it's my turn. There they go. There they go. I'm so happy for them.
They've still got a long way to go. And probably a lot of obstacles in their path.
But they're moving forward.
Yes. How will you write their story?
As it is. It's beautiful enough. And it has enough drama.
Huh. That's one way to put it.
Anyway.
What's that look for?
You haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing?
You only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect?
Come on. They played an important part in my writing process, remember?
Well, there are some updates about the regulars.
Tell me.
Where should we start?
Oh, it's probably
Oh.
the ending. Yeah, it's the ending.
Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues.
Do you want to do this one?
Sure.
Because some of our more special notice, he said it's considered moving back to see how this agency allows it. Okay, you go now.
Aqua continues to work with the university. She's still working on small indie games. The difference is, she's not alone now.
Neil? The only news about their superhero breeding mission are the 2 postcards they sent me.
Rachel is back at the recording studio, preparing for her first solo album. She found a new manager, someone who made the news as a legend coming back to the industry.
Finally, Freya. She finished her book. Some published and have some signing sessions. It was a massive success. Sold out even after fourth print to the second novel. I couldn't read it all.
You were a little bit slow on the draw there, unfortunately.
Oof.
But yes.
That's GG. Easy,
Indeed.
no re. It's nice.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
What have your... Oh,
I'm interrupting you. You go ahead.
yep, no worries. But yes, what are your thoughts on this game? What are your thoughts on our playthrough here?
It is a cortisol reducing game for sure.
Mhm.
It's not meant to raise cortisol levels. It's meant to reduce them.
Mhm.
Just like Animal Crossing or Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley. Just a chill game with no stress involved. And it is like a kinetic visual novel. I would say I would like to know what happens if you fuck up every order, but I want to see if the ending changes, but maybe another time.
Maybe.
Development cats. Oh, some of the people were named after the characters in the game. Interesting.
Indeed it does. Indeed.
Okay.
It is so.
I don't know if this was a Kickstarter game. Forget.
I could not say that for certain. Yes, I've also enjoyed the game quite a bit. But yeah, what was his name? Georgie? No. Was that the guy's name?
Say that again.
The police officer?
I forget his name.
It has been a little while, huh?
We didn't get news about him. Interesting.
Yeah. I guess
Did we
he was sort of in sort of a supporting role, I suppose, for a lot of this story. We didn't really get a lot of focus on him, and he didn't really get a lot of development. Yeah, I was going to say, he and Aqua were probably my favorite characters to portray. Oh, hi. Welcome. You want to take this fellow?
Oh, let me see. Oh, there's a note. Oh, who are you? Oh, it's a doctor man. Oh, hello, Tiberious.
Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here.
Oh, of course I've been here. In fact, I've worked here before.
What? Wait. No way. Is that really you?
It's been a while.
You've changed a bit too much.
Well, I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then.
Oh, this is Neil.
Oh, it is Neil. Okay. That's what he looks like? Wow. Handsome man.
I would assume, given the comment we just made, that Neil has transformed somewhat.
Interesting.
I assume it was a
He's
success then?
he became the Rizzler. Oh my god. Multiple successes. Wink wink, nudge nudge.
What's with the new look then?
Just trying to blend in.
He does look a little bit like a mixture of several of our patrons.
Yeah, it does.
I guess mostly Hyde and Gala.
Yes. It seems like an Earthling's immigration agency is after me.
Now that you mention it, somebody did visit this place looking for you.
When was it?
Not so long after your second visit here.
Was he a bald guy in a suit?
Yes.
That's that FIRE agent.
You've seen him?
Yes. Thankfully, I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me.
So, you finally noticed.
Who thinks that such power can be born from our kind? You're good with your act, though.
It took a few tries.
We're aliens? We were
Apparently.
aliens?
Apparently.
What?
But there are some timelines where I forgot to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff.
Interesting. Now I'm curious to know about these mistakes.
Well, it happened a few times. First, when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. Then, it was the time Rachel visited this place.
It's telling us where we all fucked up on the drinks.
I don't think that's it. I think this is implying that we, have sort of an achronological perspective, basically. And that,
we have time hopping powers.
Basically.
We're Tiberious. We were Tiberious this entire time.
Wow.
Wow.
Then it was the first time Rachel visited this place. And the last one involved you on your second visit. Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got her draft approved. Or actually, this might be referring to parts of the game where, not where we got drinks wrong, but where we got drinks right when we, in theory, shouldn't have known specifically what to put in them.
Oh no. Oh no. It knew we cheated. Oh no. It's calling us out. No. Shit.
We've learned a lot about ourselves today, huh?
The big brain developer here. Holy shit.
Sit. Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got her draft approved.
Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind.
Never tried it, but let's see. You've beaten the main story of the game, but you haven't seen everything yet.
Wait, what? What?
So,
How do we... What? How do we do the thing where we see the extra stuff then?
This isn't it.
Give me a second.
Yes,
Give
no
me one
worries.
second.
I have accidentally started up the intro again. Interesting that the game gives us essentially a diegetic explanation for the fact that we can just like reload any day we want, whenever we want.
So we're like Snaz Undertale.
Not played Undertale myself.
It's good. Hopefully you haven't been spoiled of everything.
Yes. I don't see anything special here. I was assuming there'd be something in the load menu. It might have something to do with endless mode, maybe, like that I brought up earlier.
What's in extras?
I haven't looked at extras either. Yes, the gallery.
Oh, she's cute.
Yeah, so I assume this is probably just like... Oh, okay. So I can look at... Yeah, we can see sort of the full art of various assets in the game. Yeah, this guy. Oh, so yeah, Lua must have changed her profile picture at some point too. When I was looking at the phone, it did strike me that it felt a little bit odd, but I couldn't remember her previous one well enough to say with certainty whether or not anything specific had changed.
Okay, so go to comics. I think it's in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we haven't even done this. I think there's like I think 6 has the answer.
6. So that's...
That would be so this is the one we unlocked. That is really creepy, Neil, I'm just saying.
A little bit. Would we like to dub this also?
I don't know, but we I guess we can.
I mean, that's kind of what we're here for.
Be your mate? Ew, that's gross. Get away from me, creeper. Oh my god, I'm gonna run away and call the police. Yes. I don't know if you want to be Neil.
I mean, you've been Neil throughout the series, so...
This interaction did not yield the results as I hoped. Maybe I have used the wrong method of communication. We have not been able to find a proper communication protocol for this method. It seems that our observation was inadequate. We might lack a crucial tool in our method of communication. Could it be? Excuse us, citizens of Earth. We see you are consuming a certain beverage, substance while communicating. What? Is this substance crucial to your communication?
Is this some kind of weird interview? But the answer to your question, no. It's just coffee.
If not, Because of the substance, what is the key to your success in this courtship, then?
Seriously? We don't know, dude. We just matched on Kindler and decided to give it a go.
Kindler?
Yeah, a dating app? Look it up.
We see that this is Kindler is crucial for Earth's method of courtship. Perhaps this is beneficial to us to evaluate ourselves. According to the user's manual, Earthlings swipe left or right according to one's breeding preferences. However, the information displayed was severely lacking. For example, there was no generical information at all. Yet, despite a lot of these ambiguities, Earthlings are under no danger of extinction, but underpopulation. Perhaps there is more to their method of communication that we are yet to understand.
It didn't really provide us answers.
The interest in coffee does give an explanation for why Neil was particularly interested in us, perhaps. But yeah, this might be something to look into off stream. It looks like we might not be quite as finished with this game as we thought we were. We also don't have all the achievements.
We have to play those days that we mentioned again. In order to get the true ending.
All right. So yeah, that we'll definitely have to do that at a later time, though, I think.
Yes.
Yes, it is getting quite late now.
Yes.
Oh, yes. So in that case, shall we wrap up?
Sure, that was fun.
All right. Yes. Thank you for joining me tonight, Sheps.
Of course. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Good to hear. But yes. So, I guess that is that for the day. Anything else you would like to say or do?
Keeping my head up high, trying to stay optimistic, and you should too.
All right. Yes. As for myself, let's see. Once again, tomorrow I may or may not be streaming. Currently leaning. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I've mentioned it a little bit before, but I do want to add an extra stream here and there every now and then. And I was thinking about tomorrow. So we will see. Depends on a lot of other factors, but
alrighty then. I have no plans. So.
Gotcha. But yes, beyond that,
that's my post. That's my post stream talk. I have no plans. That's it.
Fair enough. But yes, beyond that, next Wednesday I will be continuing Arknights. We're getting pretty close, I think, to the end of at least the main story of Gaviel the Great Chief Returns event. So maybe we'll wrap that up. Maybe we won't. Maybe I'll get stuck on a level for 2 weeks again. But maybe not. Who knows? And then so currently you said we are tentatively planning on next Friday for another collab?
Tentative, yes.
All right.
Indeed.
Yes. So next Wednesday, like I said, that should be on or at around 8:30 p.m. Central Time. But yeah, tonight we started a bit late due to several factors. In particular, I was a bit late at work. So I think we should probably be able to start earlier next week if we do collab. And if we don't collab, I should be able to start earlier still. So do keep your ears peeled for that. Because that is probably we'll just have to play it by ear, and when the stream starts is when it starts, basically.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. So, with all that being said, do you have a raid target for us today, Sheps?
Svella. I have no one else.
Right.
VMe me, or Tone. Those three, but I vote. I vote Svella.
All right. Then off we shall go.
Yes.
Yes. Svella Procera, whom we have seen a good few times around here. Well, around here, not necessarily on this stream or anything like that, but whom we have visited a few times, I should say. So yes. Ray, Bella, and yeah. So, do you have anything you would like to say for scheduling for your own activities?
I will reiterate. I have 0 plans. I have nothing.
Understood.
I wish I did. This is like it's hard to schedule anything with my work schedule.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And yeah. And yeah, if you ever need to reschedule or anything on any given week, don't hesitate to try that out. I can't guarantee that I will make every day work, but I can be flexible as well.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, so raid, customary raid message is, as always, we have arrived. And so, with that being said, thank you all for being here tonight. I hope that you have had a fine night. I hope that you will continue to have a fine night every night. And I hope that you will be well until the next time I see you. Thank you all very much, and farewell. Let us get this raid underway.
Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.